What's going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are all doing fantastically well. Today I'm back for my Preston match preview / preferred 11. Literally feels like I've just got home from the last game and we're already talking about the next one. Of course, Preston tomorrow. If you're watching this on a Sunday, tomorrow it is on Easter Monday. The game's coming thick and fast at the moment. And to be honest, I kind of like it because I just want this season to be over now. It's been a bit of a dull end to what was a fairly promising season at the start and then, of course, faded out. And I wish we were still playing for something. You know, I'm very jealous of Fulham. I tweeted after the Fulham game that I thought Fulham were a very good side and went about their business very well. And I just wish we were in a similar situation to them this season. But you can't have everything, and hopefully next season will be our year. Anyway, let's get into the team that I'd play against Fulham. I'd go with Big John in goal. I think he's been our best keeper this season, and to be honest, it's not too difficult because Michael McGovern hasn't had the best of seasons. So he goes in goal. In at left back is, of course, Mitchell Dykes, and I think Mitchell Dykes gave me my favourite moment of Saturday. I just absolutely loved it when I think he just barged a player off the ball like Mitchell Dykes does so well. It was right down near where me and Chris sit in the Barclay, me and Amy on Saturday, of course. And the Fulham fans were outraged by, as Norwich fans would have probably been if we just saw one of our players barged over and the referee had given a throw-in to us, and the Fulham fans were incensed about it. And one of the Fulham fans basically just kept the ball and I think chucked it at Mitchell Dykes. And Mitchell Dykes not squared up, but confronted one of these Fulham fans, and the Fulham fan just ran basically because he saw this 6'4" beast in front of him. He was like, yeah, he's too big for me, I'm off. It was absolutely brilliant. So Mitchell Dykes, I'd love to keep hold of him. He's an absolutely brilliant player, but I think he'd easily fit into a Premier League side if he doesn't want to stay at Ajax. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. The centre-back partnership, it looks like Close is going to be out injured. And to be honest, I think Saturday might have been the last time we see Tim Close in a Norwich shirt, which is a real shame because I do like Tim Close and I think he is a very good defender on his day. And for whatever reason, it hasn't really worked out for him this year, whether it's the physicality of the Championship or just things not really going his way. So that means that he's not going to be in here. So I'm going to go with Russell Martin. Look, he's a good man and probably been one of our best defenders this year. Next to, I'm going to go with Sebastian Bassong, just for the giggles, really, because Ryan Bennett certainly isn't good enough and hasn't been all season, and it's not just based on Saturday's game. I don't think Ryan Bennett's been at all good this season, and it's a real shame because I thought Bennett was a decent centre-back, but you know, it really hasn't worked out for him this season. He was truly woeful on Saturday. He gave away the second goal and really the third goal. His marking was lacklustre at best. So I'm going to put Bassong in there because why not, really? In at right back, Ivo Pinto. Once again, not one of his best games on Saturday, but still a solid right back and certainly gets in the squad. The midfield pair, I'm going to go with Johnny Howson, unchanged really, next to Alex Tete. I think I may have been a bit harsh on Tete this season, actually. I think it might just be me and the frustration with Norwich City. I don't think Tete's maybe been as bad as I've made out this season. He certainly hasn't been great, but at the same time, he's played 150 games for Norwich City now. He's been a good servant for this football club, gave us many good memories and is a top guy as well. I think the reason I've been frustrated with Tete and the reason I've maybe criticised him more than he should have been is because I'm just getting frustrated with fans who are sympathising with players and will let players off because they're nice guys. I just want to see, I don't care if they're the worst person in the world, as long as they're scoring goals for Norwich or, in Tete's case, running about and doing a good job, then I'm not really too fussed. Of course, it'd be nice to have a team full of Russell Martin and Alex Tete, but if we did have that, we'd probably be nearer the bottom than the top half of the table. So that's where my frustrations lie there. And I'm going to change the formation up a little bit. I'm going to go with Alex Pritchard out on the left-hand side because I think he's been the standout player in the last couple of months for Norwich City. I'm going to make a change out on the right-hand side and bring Yannick Wildschut in. A player who I actually think is going to become a good player at Norwich City if given the right chances. I'm liking the look of what I see with Yannick Wildschut. Strong, direct, powerful. Scored a goal, of course, for Norwich City, and I think he will become a good player if he's given a chance. And Jacob Murphy, you know, I do love the Murphys, and I think they've got big futures ahead of them, but they're both burnt out now. They really are. You know, Jacob was tired, wasn't taking on his man. He's played 40 games this season, over 40 games. And for his first proper season of competitive Championship football, that is a very good effort. He scored 10 goals, got nearly as many assists as well. just give the boy a rest. You know, it's going to be tough for him. Yannick Vilcher also a little bit more physical to deal with Preston as well. And I'm actually going to go with 2 up front. We might as well experiment. We're probably going to have both of these strikers here next season, so we might as well give it a go. I'm going to go with Cameron Jerome next to Nelson Oliveira. Both good strikers at this level. Oliveira probably a little bit better than Cameron Jerome, but I do really like Jerome. I've really warmed to him this season. I think he's a good man and has given his all for this club and scored a lot of goals as well. And in this division, he is a good striker. He will still miss you chances, but he'll also score chances as well. And when you've got the likes of Alex Pritchard and Johnny House and sometimes Wes in this team, he'll get more than one chance a game. He's a little bit more forgiving than the Premier League, and Cameron Jerome will score you goals. Next to Nelson, I'm not sure if it'll work with the 2 up front. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you might as well give it a go. We've got nothing to lose. Our away record can't really get any worse than it is at the moment. So give it a go, see if it works. And it also just gives us a little bit more of an option when you're just playing that long ball forwards, because Preston, away from home, it's always going to be a tough game. They're above us in the table, so it'll be an interesting encounter. So a few changes, a little bit of a formation change for me, and of course bringing in Basong because of Close's injury. He certainly won't be in contention. It looked like quite a nasty one for Tim Close. So that's my team. Let me know your starting 11 down in the comment section below. And let me know if you agree with this team at all. If not, let me know. A massive thank you for watching. I'm not going to be at Preston on Monday, but we will be making videos as always. And also, we're going to be recording the podcast on Monday evening. So if you've got any questions for that, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and we might read them out on the show. So a big thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.